In this video, you'll learn how to operate Thermo King Tripac auxiliary power cooling and heating units. There's nothing complicated about operating Thermo King Tripac units. However, investing a few minutes of your time to watch this video will be time well spent. Tripac units provide truck cab and sleeper compartment air conditioning, heating, and truck battery charging when the truck engine is off. An automotive-style air conditioning system provides cooling in warm climates, and a diesel fuel-fired air heater provides heating in cold climates. When operating Tripac units, several important safety precautions must be adhered to. Not doing so may cause equipment damage, personal property damage, and/or personal injury. Always turn the Tripac off before fueling the truck. If the unit is left running while performing these procedures, fuel vapors that accumulate during the fueling process may ignite if they come in contact with Tripac's electrical circuits or heater components. If the unit is still on but is not running, it may restart automatically on its own. If the preheat buzzer sounds, immediately stand clear because the unit is about to start. Always use diesel fuel suitable for the climate you're operating in. Refer to and follow the truck engine manufacturer's recommendations. Fuel for the Tripac air heater comes from the truck's fuel tank. Do not use fuel that's been blended with used engine oil or any other non-approved substance. Doing so may cause the Tripac filters to plug, the air heater to malfunction, and may void Tripac unit warranty. Tripac units have several major components. The auxiliary power unit, or APU, consists of a 2-cylinder EPA Tier 2 approved diesel engine with an automatic start-stop feature, an automotive-style air conditioning system compressor, a 65-amp 12-volt DC automotive-style alternator and voltage regulator. An engine coolant preheating feature provides easier cold climate starts. When the Tripac engine is running, it circulates engine coolant to the truck engine to keep it warm. The air conditioning, or AC system evaporator, typically mounted under the bunk, as shown here, removes unwanted heat from the cab and sleeper area. This removal of heat lowers the temperature in these areas. The AC system condenser expels the unwanted heat to the outside ambient air. The diesel fuel-fired air heater, typically mounted under the bunk, heats the cab and sleeper area in cool or cold climates. Air ducts carry the conditioned or heated air to the cab and sleeper compartments. The heater duct is a single dedicated heat-resistant duct. Caution! Do not place any items or materials within 2 inches of the heater or heater duct. Doing so may cause damage. The human-machine interface, or HMI controller, controls unit operation and is typically mounted on a sleeper compartment wall so it's easily accessible during sleep breaks. The HMI includes a display screen, operating keys, and several indicator LEDs. The interface printed circuit, or PC board, is located inside a protective box, as shown here, and acts as an interface between the HMI controller and system components. The engine reset switch, mounted on the side of the PC board box, will open, causing the unit to shut down if engine oil pressure becomes low, engine coolant temperature becomes too high, or if the engine fails to start. The HMI display visually indicates the desired set point temperature, alarm codes, hour meter reading, and other information. The main power key is used to turn the Tripac on and off from the sleeper. The green LED will illuminate when the Tripac is turned on. The mode key is used to select the desired operating mode. When the Tripac system is turned on, it will default to the last operating mode used. Air conditioning, fan, or the heat mode is selected by repeatedly pressing the mode key. Defrost is not used. The null mode will occur when no LEDs are illuminated. The up or down keys are used to raise and lower the set point temperature. Each press of the key will raise or lower the set point by 1 degree. Pressing the key continuously scrolls the temperature up or down. Selectable set point range is 50 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 to 32 degrees Celsius. The fan speed key is used to select the desired low, medium, or high evaporator fan speed. When the unit is turned on, the fan will operate at the speed in which it was last set. The auto mode is currently not used. The APU key is used to enable the APU diesel power unit. The red alarm LED will illuminate if an alarm condition occurs, and an alarm code will be displayed. The Tripac's 12-volt DC electrical power is supplied by the truck's batteries and Tripac alternator. Once the Tripac is started, its alternator recharges the truck batteries and acts as the system's electrical power supply. Before attempting to start the Tripac, confirm that the truck's ignition switch is either off or in the accessory position. If it's on, the Tripac may not start. Turn the HMI on by pressing the main power key. The green LED will illuminate, indicating the HMI controller is on. Then, enable the APU by pressing the APU or standby system key. The key's LED will illuminate, indicating that the APU is enabled. Note: the APU must be enabled in order for the battery voltage sensing circuitry and optional Arctic package circuitry to function, if so equipped. Pressing the APU key also enables the diesel engine circuitry, sleeper compartment air conditioning, air circulation, truck battery voltage sensing, and engine coolant temperature sensing circuitry. To turn the unit off, simply press the main power key again. Once the HMI and APU are enabled, press the mode key repeatedly to select the desired operating mode. Selections include air conditioning, fan, or heating operating modes. The DEF or defrost mode is not used. A corresponding LED on the control panel will illuminate to indicate the selected operating mode. Note: each time the unit is started, it will operate in the previously selected operating mode. If the AC mode is selected and sleeper compartment temperature is 5 degrees Fahrenheit or more above the HMI set point temperature, the Tripac engine glow plugs will automatically preheat the engine. Preheat duration varies depending on Tripac engine coolant temperature. The warmer the coolant, the shorter the preheat. The colder the coolant, the longer the preheat. Once adequately preheated, the engine will start. After the engine is started, the AC system compressor clutch will engage, and the system will begin to lower the temperature in the sleeper. Once the AC system is running, it will operate continuously until sleeper temperature reaches the HMI set point temperature. Once set point temperature is achieved, the AC system will remain on for an additional 15 minutes minimum. This helps ensure the truck batteries are sufficiently charged. Once both the set point temperature and truck battery voltage level are satisfied, the engine will shut down. This is normal. If the heating mode is selected, the air heater will operate until sleeper temperature reaches the HMI set point temperature. Once the desired set point is achieved, the heater will shut off. If the APU is enabled, the evaporator fan can be on to circulate more air. However, it's recommended that the evaporator fan be turned off while operating in the heat mode. Note: the APU must be enabled in order for the battery voltage sensing and optional Arctic package circuitry to function. If the unit has the optional Arctic package, engine coolant temperature must also be satisfied before the engine will shut down. Whether cooling or heating, once set point has been achieved, the Tripac engine may shut down. As previously mentioned, this is normal. To select the null mode, repeatedly press the mode key until no LEDs are illuminated. This mode should be selected anytime the tractor will be off for extended periods of time. During null mode operation, the unit does not cool or heat the cab and sleeper. However, it does monitor and maintain battery voltage by automatically starting and running the unit to recharge the batteries if necessary. If the unit has the optional Arctic package, engine coolant temperature will also be monitored and maintained. If engine coolant temperature becomes too cold, the unit will automatically restart to warm engine coolant temperature sufficiently to ensure reliable cold weather starts. As with the operating mode, When the unit is first started, the HMI controller will default to the previously selected high, medium, or low fan speed setting. To change the speed, repeatedly press the fan speed key until the desired speed is selected and the corresponding fan speed LED illuminates. To turn the fans off during the heat mode, repeatedly press the fan speed key until no LEDs are illuminated. The fan operation cannot be turned off when operating in the AC mode. Continuous air circulation must exist to prevent the evaporator coil from freezing up. The auto fan speed selection feature is not currently used. To change set point temperature, press the up or down key to raise or lower the temperature. As previously mentioned, each time a key is pressed, the display will increment up or down by 1 degree, and pressing a key continuously will scroll the display. Once the desired temperature appears on the display, the set point will be changed to the value shown. The lower right LED indicates that set point temperature is currently being displayed. The Tripac HMI monitors system operation and has several system fault alarm codes that can be generated. If a malfunction occurs, the red fault LED will illuminate, and the associated alarm code will be displayed. If a problem occurs in the engine run safety circuit, code ENG will be displayed. Code ACS will appear if an abnormal AC system condition has occurred. Typical causes are high refrigerant discharge pressure or low system pressure. Code ALT will appear if an alternator charging system failure occurs. This code will appear if there is no alternator output after 2 minutes of operation. If the system fault LED illuminates and any of these codes appear on the display, write down the code. If the alarm was the result of a momentary or temporary condition, you may be able to clear the alarm yourself. Before doing so, however, first be sure to write down the alarm code. To attempt to clear the alarm, turn the unit off by pressing the HMI main power key. If the alarm is an ENG or engine alarm, check the engine reset switch. If the switch is tripped, it must be reset to allow the Tripac engine to be restarted. If the switch trips again after being reset, contact assistance. Some units may also have optional features and components such as an 1800 watt electrical power inverter that provides 120 volt AC power for operating onboard appliances, an Arctic package that senses low engine coolant temperature and will start the Tripac automatically to keep the engine coolant warm for even easier cold weather starts. If the unit is equipped with an optional 12 volt DC to 120 volt AC power inverter, refer to the inverter manufacturer's documentation for operating instructions and precautions. Be sure to follow all recommended safety precautions. Knowing how to operate Thermo King Tripac auxiliary power units helps make your job easier and ensures you can rest comfortably wherever your travels may take you.